Alright guys, welcome back to another video on Talk Sooty. Manchester United 2, Newcastle 0. Come on! Woohoo! We get the Carabao Cup trophy. It has been lifted by the United lads. It is a bit later than expected. Just been taking it in, just been celebrating. So I've cooled down a little bit. I'm not going to be too biased, but I'm so happy to get the first trophy of the season. Hopefully more to come, because I do believe there will be maybe one more. Don't know if it'll be the FA Cup or Europa League, but I feel like we will get another one. Hopefully we do, but it's Erik ten Hag's first chance of getting a trophy and he gets it. So that's great news. That is great news. It should give a booster to those who haven't really tasted the silverware. Like Luke Shaw, that's his first ever senior career trophy, which is incredible when you think about it, because he's been at United for some years now. Must have just missed out on a few finals when we won them all those years ago. But yeah, he's great performance. It was weird because Newcastle had 62% possession, but I didn't feel like we were in much threat at all. The pressure was, there was a lot of pressure from them, but I never for one second thought we'd concede more than one. I thought maybe we could concede one, but the defence is so tight, and congratulations to David De Gea, because he's actually surpassed Peter Schmeichel's clean sheet record now. I thought it was the other week, but he actually tied it then. He has now surpassed it with 181 clean sheets, passing the previous holder of Peter Schmeichel with 180. So congratulations to him. Well deserved, because he made some great saves there, great saves in the game, and he's been on fire really. He's looking somewhere back to his best, and I'm just happy for him, because he was getting a lot of criticism the last few years, and he's really started to pick the performances back up. And yeah, I'm happy for him. A bit more silverware for him, considering he's been at the club so many years. He's not had much. He's probably had a lot less than he thought he would have had. But hopefully we can get a few more this season, and maybe a couple next season. But we can't take this for granted, because it is a trophy. It is a trophy, and you never know. We could go another 6 years without winning one. So really take it in. That's why I've done this a bit later. I really just watched all the reactions back to it, and really just, you know what I mean, really took it in, really sucked it all in. And yeah, I thought the game plan from us today was very good. Bit of Ten Hag masterpiece, or masterclass should I say. He was giving it all. They waste time, and they sit back and all that. They went and pressed us so high, and we just hit him on the counter attack. Don't know if that got into the mind of Eddie Howe and thought, you know what, let's hit him with a press. And I know they do press up high, but they also do sit back very deep sometimes, and that's why they keep a lot of clean sheets and they don't concede many goals. But we've got two past them. Second one being a bit lucky. I feel bad for Rashford. I don't know, and you can't really tell where the shot was going, but I feel like if you put yourself in that position and you shot, just give it him. There's no need to make it an own goal, but it doesn't matter, because it's 2-0. Casemiro got the first one. Let's just take a second to just realise what type of player we've got here. This is for United fans. Obviously, Newcastle fans might be watching as well, but for us United fans, we have got a player there. And I've been saying it on previous videos, but he is world class, and by far the best. I think he's the best midfielder on the planet, not CDM midfielder. What he does, what he brings to our team is just unbelievable. You just see the calmness, and he's always in the right position. He's not the fastest, but he positions himself so well that he doesn't need to use his pace. And I just think thank you Real Madrid. That's all I can say. Thank you very, very much, because he has been absolutely outstanding. One second, I had to just change my lights. My lights on my PC started flashing. But yeah, he's been absolutely outstanding. There's a lot of great performances from the team. I mean, I could be sitting here for half an hour debriefing this game, but I just want to wrap it up fairly quickly, because everyone wants to just take it in and have a good night. But it was a great game. I mean, like I said, with Newcastle having 62% possession, we obviously had 38, but we actually had 7 more shots on target than us. They had more shots. They had 15 shots, but only 2 on target. That's what I mean by they didn't really have a sniff. There's not one chance I can think of where I've gone, oh, they should have scored that. Not one. And we could have scored a third at the end. Bruno absolutely done. I'm pretty sure it was Shaw, but it might have been Botman actually. I can't remember. Absolutely spun him turned him inside out, and then he shot when he could have squared it to Sancho, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. Manchester United and Harry Maguire and Bruno Fernandes were there lifting the trophy both together, and you just saw it at the end that the team is so together. Even on the pitch, you can just see it. They're just playing for each other, and that's not been there for years. And that's got to all go back, the credit, right onto Ten Hag's big bold head. And I love that ball, man. I would kiss it if I saw it, but that's probably a bit weird. But I really would. He's just done an absolutely unbelievable job. And like I said, hopefully this is first of many. But I've got to give the props to Newcastle. They were in the game. They made it an exciting game. They came for it. They came for the win, as they always do. And the Newcastle fans are always good, and they were just as good tonight. And I loved it with the flags. Made it seem like a hostile place. All of them waving the flags, and it looked good. And you've got to respect that. But unfortunately, they fell short tonight. Trippier looked good. He was putting in a few dangerous balls from the right back. His corners are a bit poo, but he put in a few dangerous balls. Fabian Shaw had a decent chance. I wouldn't say it was a guarantee, but he put it in a great area for him. Isaac looked quite sharp when he came off the bench. Probably wanted a bit more impact from him, but hopefully you'll get top four, because I do like Newcastle as a team. I hope they get top four, because Spurs will probably bottle it, but they just need to start scoring more goals, and that's the same with today. Like, they had 15 shots, but not one, I would say, they should have scored, and that's why they need a proper striker. And I think Isaac could be that guy, or Isaac, however you want to say it. I think he could be that guy. Just needs to stay fit and get some consistent minutes. But yeah, Manchester United today, it's just a perfect game plan. We just hit him on the counter attack, and that's all we needed to do, because, like I said, the defence was solid. And Wan-Bissaka, he's one player I've got to mention, actually, along with Casemiro, and the centre-backs, Martinez and Varane, world-class partnership. Luke Shaw, world-class delivery on that Casemiro goal from the free kick. Great ball in, great area, and a great header from Casemiro. But Wan-Bissaka, when he came on at half-time, he pocketed St. Max. He's so good at those one-on-one defending, and it's been a good turnaround, because he's even improving on his forward play. There was a chance in the first 5-10 minutes of the second half where he won the ball up really high, and if he just looked up, he would have seen that there was, I think it was Rashford left. He played it right, unfortunately, to Weghorst or Bruno, but he could have played it left and he might have got himself an assist. But he had a very, very good performance, and he deserves that medal. A lot of them do, because this is not an 11 anymore. It's not a starting 11. It's a team, and it goes beyond that. You see Palestri, Mengi, Brandon Williams there, I forgot his name. Kobe Mainu. How could I forget him? He's a baller. But they're there, and there's even when they're not playing, they're all representing this team, and they're all dying for the badge, and I love it. Come on. I'm so buzzing we got that win, because I feel like it relieves the pressure, but it also ignites a flame inside the players, because they want more. Luke Shaw said it perfectly. He said, "We've got the taste of this, but we want more," and I like that. I like that attitude, and that's Ten Hag putting that mentality. I mean, it's the mentality of a footballer as well. That's what you want to be like, but I think that is what Ten Hag has installed in these players, and I'm buzzing. I'm buzzing that we got the win today, and I'm buzzing we lifted the trophy, and I'm also buzzing that the United fans were brilliant all the way through, screaming, "We want Glazers out," because obviously we do. We don't want no scumbags in this club running this club for much longer, because if we get these Qataris behind us, or whoever it is, if it's Sir Jim, whoever it is, whoever's got the most of that, if you get that, we could be a force to be reckoned with. We could become Man City. You know what I mean? But it could be nice. Yeah, that's it. You know what? I'm gonna wrap it up there. It was a great game. United deserved of the two goals and deserved of the win in the end. Credit to Newcastle, because they put up a very good performance. Unfortunately, you just not got the quality we have. And you know what? If you get in the Champions League, you're going to have more chance of getting quality players. And I think if you do get it this year in the summer, I could see you buying a lot of good players, because you've got a lot of money to spend. Even though you've not been going ridiculous, which I respect that. But hopefully you get Champions League, and hopefully you can get some good players. Just not Jude Bellingham and Kylian Mbappe who we're going to buy. No, all jokes aside, great game, great performance from United. So glad we won it. That's it from me though. Thoughts in the comments, Reds. Sooty out.